tomorrow's cooking adventure. So today in the kitchen I decided to do some fried dumpling. Alright, so we Jamaicans love our fried dumpling, served with various dishes. So today we're just going to do the fried dumpling, alright? So we're going to start off with 4 cups of flour, and we also have 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. We have 1 teaspoon of salt, and we also have a half cup of milk, and we will go ahead. Of course, we have our baking powder as well, and which is 1 tablespoon. Alright, so first, we need to ensure that our hands are properly washed, which I've already done that, so let's go. Alright, so I wouldn't say there's a required amount of water because persons tend to make their dough a bit different. So let us start. Alright, so we are going to be adding our granulated sugar. Alright, so we've added the sugar. Then we're going to add the baking powder. So we're just putting it all over. Then we're going to be adding our salt. And let's go ahead and pour in our milk. We're already wetting our dough, so we got to be careful. Alright, so let's go in. Alright, so we're kneading. I'm going to start adding my water. We're not going to just pour. I'm going to do it step by step because we want to ensure that the dough is not too soft. Okay. Getting all the wet pieces to stick together. Alright, so we want to have the flour knead out, so to avoid any lumps or anything. So you want to ensure every part of the flour is evenly massaged. Alright, so we don't want it too soft, and definitely don't want it too hard. So we're going to give it probably 15 minutes to have everything soaked or melt into each other. But let's give it about 15 minutes and then we'll start frying our dumplings. Alright, so we have our pot on the stove. We're going to pour in our oil. So we want to ensure that we have enough oil to ensure that the flour or the dumpling is pretty much covered or enough to submerge in the oil. Alright, so we're going to start making our dumplings. Alright, so I can't say there's a technique to the dumpling, in making dumpling, but I usually just try to get it in a ball, round ball. And then we're going to just dip it in the oil. So just giving them some space. And we're going to be turning them because, as you can see, this one has started to change colors already. Alright, you want to ensure that the flame is not too high at this point because we have to ensure that the inside is also cooked. So I'm going to give it some time. So the flame is a bit lower now, so we can ensure that inside gets cooked as well. Alright, so we're going to be taking out these. Alright, so our container that we normally put the fried dumpling in, we tend to line it with some napkins, help to, you know, absorb some of the grease from the dumpling. Alright, some persons don't get them this brown. I like to ensure that, you know, it's properly cooked. It's not too crispy. Alright, so we're going to put in another batch now. Alright, so we're putting in another batch of dumpling. So we are making them as circular as possible, trying to get them in the same size as well. Well, that's an option. So you want to ensure that the stove is not too high and definitely not too low as well. So we're giving them some space. Give it a few minutes before we turn, because if you notice, this one, some of them already starting to get the color. Alright, so we are turning our dumplings. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes and go from there. Hi guys, welcome back. Alright, so this is our finished dish. So we have our fried dumpling and we're serving it with some kalaloo. And so, as I said, you can have it with various dishes, akin saltfish, to mackerel. I'm going to be having some kalaloo this morning, so I'll be enjoying my fried dumpling. So I really hope that you enjoyed my video, and I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe, turn on those notification bells. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye.